Let's take a look at sharing documents, files, and folders with Google Docs. Let's start with a document that we've already been working on. And we want to share this. Now there's two ways of sharing. There's a button on the left and a button on the right, as you've seen me point out. Now, when you click the button on the left, this box will show sharing settings, the same settings you'll find on the right, as you see here. Now, when you want to share a document, there's different ways you can share it. You can keep it private, you can email anybody with a link, or you can make it public. In this case, we can make our file public, so everyone in the world can see it. Now, as you can see, I have some attachments to this document. These are still private and no one can see them. So what I have to do is I have to change their settings to my desired viewing options. Now, I can go ahead and change the public settings, private settings, all I want. I can also allow certain groups of people to have access to the document for editing and viewing purposes. And it's up to my discretion as the owner of the document. Now I go ahead and select a group, select all of them, and now each person in that group is able to add or subtract anything to the document. It's still private, only we can see it, which will allow collaboration during the classroom activities. Alright, going on to Google Drawing, you can see same thing, same setup. You can change the viewing preferences. This one I'll make public because I want them to be able to make a copy of this. And I just hit save, and that's it. Now that we've made our document public, we want to post that document to our website so our students can access it quite easily. So you go to the specific page that you want to post it on. In this case, I have a list embedded into my page, which just helps keep track of my lessons. So I just go ahead and I'll hit Add File, and I hit the file type, file URL, and I go over to that lesson document I've been working on, and now it's public. Anybody can see it. I copy the URL, I paste it into this box here. Then I type the text in as I want my students to see it. So this time, Group Dynamics, Lesson 6. I can go ahead and add any comments. I usually just put the date so they know what date that was. And now that it's posted, I can go back to my class website, and you'll only see the most recent posting from that list, and that is today's lesson. If we click on it, it'll go to today's lesson. It's public. Anything attached to this document they can now click on and go to, as long as those documents are public as well. Just as with other documents and files, folders can be shared as well. You can see here I'm setting up a new folder, and I'll just put sharing. In this document, I'll be able to share just like I was able to share a document or file. So I go right click and I go up to sharing settings, and see it's private right now. So if I hit change, I can make the whole folder public if I want. Now I can also make it private for just one person to share with me, or I can share with them. I go to my my contacts here that are already imported from my Gmail, and I can search for contacts specifically by name if I want, In this case, I'm going to look at myself. And you can do a Gmail account, which they always have access, or possibly another account that has access to Gmail or Google Apps. So I just add that account, and now myself, in fact, can see this, only with two different accounts. Now anything I drop into this folder will be able to be viewed by anybody who has access to the folder. So I drop it in, and I click on the folder, and you can see the document I've dropped into the folder, and it has the green tag on it.